Well, Kevin, he said defensively their main priority is going to be preventing points in the paint. He told me we can't let them get comfortable inside. That's what'll hurt us. He wants them playing a very physical brand of D down low. See if they got the message. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. One thing you notice, Doris, both these teams very strong on the backboard.
And that's about effort, right? There's got to be a willingness to mix it up physically, to be able to work hard. And you see teams that are not afraid to scrap and claw. Hey, that's how I played.
I love you did play that way, that's right. But you love rebounders, don't you?
I do, because I think it takes commitment. You've got to continue to work. You know, bodies are flying around in there. It's not for the faint of heart.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Melo and Porzingis, the two stars at the forward spots. Lee out there with Rose. And it's Cruz in at the 5 down low. Porzingis with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Lets it go from 14. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, Porzingis will make you pay if you collapse off of him.
And so here's Sacramento. 4-point game. Collison kicks to Cousins. Rebounded by Anthony.
That was an extremely weak screen. I mean, he clearly didn't want to sacrifice his body right there.
He goes up again, and Porzingis with the lay-in.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Collison against Rose. Collison dishes to Cauley-Stein.
Well, the media capital of the world, New York City, are at least considered by many to be that. So the expectations and the intensity of scrutiny on the Knicks is always high. It puts a lot of pressure on this organization to field a winner.
Boy, in the last year, the Kings, Greg, went all in, even trading a couple of veteran contracts to the Sixers.
Yeah, and they used the cap reshuffling to sign Kufis and Rondo, a number of others as well at the beginning of last year. And regardless of the outcome of last season's games, those moves made this team much more competitive. And now the question is, can they build off of some of that momentum?
And so he hits both.
We see a lot of teams have gone through logo or jersey transitions, but the Knicks have had that classic blue and orange for a long time. One of the most iconic logos, not only in the NBA, but in all of sports.
And the New York Knicks franchise, one of the founding franchises of the NBA back in 1946.
Well, and how about this, Kevin? The name Knickerbocker traces back even further to the Dutch settlers who came over in the 1600s. It referred to their knee-length style of pants, but came to represent New Yorkers in time. You know, Melo is just so gifted with that mid-range game. There are just so many ways he can hurt you, and he's comfortable with any look.
So Anthony nails both of them. With Melo, Doris, and his mid-range game, you could still say that he is the best in the business when it comes down to it.
Oh, Kev, no doubt about it. I think he has a great claim to that title. You know, you think about his ability to attack in so many ways, just makes him impossible to defend out there. And now you add that slimmed-down physique, and he's even quicker on the perimeter.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
If you're the coach, you hope it's a wake-up call. Get them to tighten things up on the inside and start protecting the rim with a little bit more authority.
And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had the clean block there, but the refs saw it differently, and they call the goaltend.
Collison with it. Pass to Gay. Shot off the pick. No good on the shot. And New York the other way now. 3-on-3. Rose gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Cruz. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Cool Hands got his second bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Collison kicks to Cousins. Off the pick. Sacramento gets it back. Second chance shot, and it's finished off by Aflalo as he lays it in.
Nice work on the interior. Aflalo, not a guy who's going to shy away from playing at the rim.
That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
There's the pick. Here's Collison. Oh, offensive interference. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Rose kicks to Anthony. They get a hand on it. And here we go with Collison running it up the court. Nobody near Gay. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Gay's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rose kicks to Porzingis. Follow against Lee. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Collison, the pass to Cousins. Down low. Here's Gay. And it's Gay again missing. The Knicks leading by 7. Anthony kicks to Lee. Outside, Porzingis. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Porzingis has got 7 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Some noise, let's hear it for your Sacramento Kings Kings team.
Sacramento with the ball. Trailing by 10. Now Cousins. The dish to Gay. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
He hasn't gotten many to go this quarter, but he's still trying to find that consistency.
And the pass to Cruz. Releases from 15, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Looked like it might drop for him, and that has to frustrate him just a bit. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor.
Dishes it to Aflalo. Here's Cousins. And DeMarcus Cousins, such a polarizing figure for coaches and fans alike. And this is dating back to his college days, even at Kentucky.
Yeah, maturing some, but obviously that fire burns bright within him. His passion is what helps fuel that production, especially when you start comparing him to other true centers.
And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
You think about DeMarcus Cousins. Every time you feel like he's kind of nearing his ceiling, he just explodes through it. I mean, some of the stat lines he put up, they're legendary. And if he weren't already difficult enough to defend last year, he added the ability to stroke that three-pointer. I mean, you're talking about a 7-footer with the complete repertoire on the offensive end.
No good from Lee. The Kings trail by 9. Collison dishes to Cauley-Stein. Gay kicks to Cousins. Great defense that time from Noah. And talking about Cousins' new outside shot, he hadn't taken more than 22 three-pointers in an entire season before last year. Up quite a change.
Yeah, everything Cousins is doing skill-wise on the money. Maybe you'd like for him to shoot for a higher field goal percentage, but that could be nitpicking. The important thing is the total effect he has on his team.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Cousins has got 5 now.
Boy, forget about keeping it simple. He went for the high degree of difficulty on that lay-in.
Rose against Collison. Rose kicks it to Noah. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Noah's got his first 2 points.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
And here's Collison. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Drains the three-pointer.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
I think you'd like to see a little more determination defensively to fight through that and contest a bit.
Outside Anthony. Shoots from the corner. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
No, it feels like he's forcing things, getting a little frustrated by not letting the game come to him.
Kicks to Afflalo. It's rebounded by Porzingis. The Knicks leading by 6. Anthony, no one around. It's good from long range. He has 5.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
Now here's Collison. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Well, Doris, you've continuously been a leader when it comes to sports broadcasting, especially for men's basketball. Tell us a bit how being in such a tremendous role has affected your career, how you've handled it all.
You know, think about how lucky I've been. Since I've been 7 years old, Kevin, I've played the game, coached the game, or now broadcast the game. It's truly, since I've been 7, shaped everything I do in life. It's amazing.
And I'm sure they've each helped you separately. Like playing gives you a certain coaching the same way.
No question.
As you go through it.
Yeah, you know, I've often said playing the point guard position is the perfect position to attack broadcasting from, right? Because a point guard's responsible not just for that position, but the other 4 on the floor. And then coaching, sure, you know, the heartbreak, the competitiveness, all the things that you pour your heart and soul in. But seriously, how lucky am I?
Well, you've got such respect from the viewers, from the listeners. It comes out every time you say something.
Thanks, Kev.
Good ball movement here by the Kings. To Barnes. Lots of room. It's rebounded by New York. Noah's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. The leaner inside. And again, it's New York.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Collison, the pass to Cousins. And the call will be against Joakim Noah.
Wow, that's the second foul called on him in the opening period. Could buy him a little time on the bench.
Kufis checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And the Knicks making a change here as well. O'Quinn's checked in. Kufis kicks to Barnes. Back to Kufis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Rose kicks to Lee. Here's O'Quinn. And the 3 off target.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
To the wing right side. Here's Temple. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Collison, no good. Inside, here's O'Quinn, and O'Quinn slams it in.
Yeah, nothing too flashy there, but O'Quinn certainly able to punch it down with authority because he is a big body.
And Temple kicks to Collison. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Anthony in the corner, inside. O'Quinn, it's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Well, Kyle O'Quinn, he wasn't a well-known player in college, but he was a find in that second round of the draft. Whenever you have a player with his size and ability to eat up space in the middle, he's going to find a place on the roster.
Barnes kicks to Collison. Here's Temple. Shot clock at 5. Collison dishes to Kufis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And for a franchise that competed for the Western Conference Championship a number of years ago, it's really been a lot of turmoil for quite a while. I mean, the Kings have had ownership changes, coaching changes, personnel changes, front office changes. I mean, that's been the one constant, is the fact that they consistently are in change mode.
That free throw, no good. And concerning all the drama that seems to surround the Kings, you know what cures all of that? Winning.
Yeah, and the best teams in the league, they win with camaraderie. They win with integrity and trust. The Kings are knocking on the door, but they still have some ways to go.
Sacramento making a switch here. McLemore is checked in.
You know, Jeff Hornacek was the man chosen to lead this Knicks team during their coaching search. You know, you think about it, they took a look at several names in and out of the organization, but Hornacek ended up being their guy. It seemed like they felt Hornacek didn't get a fair shake and is underrated as a coach.
And with Hornacek being available in the first place, he was previously coach of the Suns, but was let go amidst the chaotic season that the Suns went through last year.
And Kevin, the feeling around the league was that Hornacek was just part of a bad situation in Phoenix, and glad to see him get a chance to show what he can do with the New York Knicks. You knew he'd get another chance after finishing so high in Coach of the Year voting in his rookie year of coaching.
Of course, you've covered the game at so many levels, be it women's basketball, men's college, men's pro, and your view, how significant are the differences in the game from one level to the other?
Yeah, I think that the gap is significant. Vastly different games. I like to say I cover 3 different sports, even though they all are only basketball. Women's basketball is at an entirely different point in its history. To me, the college men's game, you know, the skill level is there, and increasingly it's getting better. But not on the floor at any one point are 5 guys, all of whom have the athleticism or the skill set to make it to the NBA. What's striking to me about the NBA is on any given trip up the floor, and in all likelihood on the vast majority of them, you're going to see something special.
That is so true.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Tighten up and toughen up in the lane, establish better position, maybe even take some charges.
The Kings trail by 11. Barnes outside. Here's Temple. He feeds it to Casper. Buries it down low.
Yeah, I'm not sure the defenders were anticipating that kick out there, and he wound up with a wide open look on the J.
Pass to Porzingis. Here's Anthony. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Anthony's got 9.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
McLemore with the ball. Caspi passes to Temple. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
That's tipped. 1:43 left in the first. Barnes, great positioning on the putback.
hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Porzingis with a screen on Barnes. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lee kicks to Anthony. And the shot goes in. He's got 11.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and Melo, one of the best to ever do it.
And McLemore kicks to Caspi. Feeds it to McLemore. Back to Caspi. Clock at 6. Here's the screen. Off the screen. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. McLemore's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
There's the feed to Carmelo. Over in the corner, Rose. Outside, Porzingis fires the 3. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 4 assists in the game. Now Caspi. The 3 ball. Another shot. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Knicks lead by 12. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, we know what Derrick Rose has been through, the injuries, the expectations. And we asked him how he's dealing with all of it.
I got a clear mind when I play. I can't think about the past. I can't think about if I'm going to hurt myself, if I move the wrong way. When I'm out there, I have a free mind. I have no expectations on myself. I just know that I prepare myself well. There's no pressure.
And Rose says no pressure, but I have to feel like there's at least a little bit, guys, of pressure to get back to where he was.
Yeah, I mean, league MVP in 11, once considered a cornerstone for the NBA's youth movement. Hey, with a little more luck, he may still be that.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Well, I certainly like the play calling. They're keeping the defense guessing, and more importantly, they're generating points.
The Wildcat pair of Cauley-Stein and Cousins are down low. Collison and McLemore are the guards. And it's Gay in at the small forward spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Of course, you've talked to so many and heard a lot of insight on which coaches in the NBA have the most impact on the game. You've coached, you've played. Gather it in for us. Give us a compass on this topic.
Yeah, this is an interesting one because you can go in a lot of different directions. You look at a guy like Doc Rivers, who, because he played, seems to be this natural affinity of the players. You talk about a player's coach, understands relationships, won a championship in Boston, convinced a group of offensive-minded guys like Paul Pierce and Ray Allen that they needed to play defense to the level of Kevin Garnett. You also look at a guy like Eric Spoelstra, who, though he is young, paid his price to come up through the ranks, talks about spending years in that dark, dank Miami video operations room. But when guys like Jeff Van Gundy, Stan Van Gundy, Doug Collins are complimenting you as a young guy in Eric Spoelstra, I'm thinking he's got a pretty good future.
Are you surprised when good coaches don't win in the league?
Yes, but I think so much goes into winning. You have to remain healthy, and over the course of an 82-game schedule, that's hard. You've got to have great organizational strength, Kevin. We know that now ownership and general managers have to be as strong as the head coach. And listen, there's luck. Sometimes injuries play a part in who you match up against and who you don't. There's so much to winning.
Wonderful insight. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we've seen DeMarcus Cousins become one of the elite big men in the NBA, dominant in the post and even adding the three-pointer to his game. But at times, his temper has overshadowed his talent. Cousins says he's now turned a corner, saying, "My mind has grown. I understand the league better. I understand the politics of it. Now I'm becoming the professional I need to be. It took time." Guys, he understands he now has to lead by example.
He wants to win, David. You know that. Thank you. The Kings trail by 11. Aflalo dishes to Collison. Here's the screen. He kicks it to Cousins. From 11 feet away, the shot's good. Collison making the play. 10 points here for Cousins.
Listen, it's hard to defend this guy effectively no matter who you are. He is that skilled.
Jennings for three. Hits it from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside Collison. He dishes it to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Jennings. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Knicks have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
That free throw good from Jennings.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And Jennings drops them both.
Well, the glory days for the Knicks, back in the early 70s, 1970 and 73 to be exact, the franchise's 2 NBA championships. Who can ever forget?
Gay misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Anthony. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Timeout.
And what a great team that was. Doris, that roster for the Knicks in the early 70s. Wow.
Wow, you're right, Kevin. Dick Barnett, Bill Bradley, Dave DeBusschere, Willis Reed, and of course, Walt Frazier. All fixtures on both title runs. It was a deep team, and they worked beautifully together.
Sacramento with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Screen by Cousins. How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? And Aflalo wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Knicks lead by 16.
You know, and even when the play isn't for him, Anthony able to get on the glass and on the scoreboard.
Outside Collison. The dish to Cousins. Here's Gay. Sacramento again missing.
It wasn't wide open, but that's a look he's got to create, guys. He's got to finish that. His teammates count on him.
Porzingis passes to Cruz. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. The Knicks have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. First free throw is good.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
A different look for New York. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Justin Holiday, and Derrick Rose is subbed in for Brandon Jennings. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gay kicks to Cauley-Stein. The pass to Cousins. Can they get it? Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Cousins has got 12.
Boy, that's shooting with confidence, accuracy. He's trying to keep them in it.
Unloads from 13. The putback, Cruz. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Aflalo dishes to Cousins. To the inside. On the wing of Aflalo. Kicks it to Gay. 5 to shoot. Looking to get it going. Another miss by Gay.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
The kick out to Rose. Dishes to Anthony. Puts it up from 7. No good. Shot missing. And the Kings going the other way now. Collison kicks to Aflalo. Here's Cauley-Stein. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. On the free throw, no good. New York leading by 14.
Boy, you think back to draft night, and Porzingis was roundly booed by Knicks fans when he was taken with the 4th overall pick. But that's ancient history now. I think everyone realizes the talent this young guy possesses.
Cousins with a screen for Collison. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. New York's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
Boy, when he's in rhythm like this, the whole team benefits. His scoring efficiency gives them a major advantage.
Come on, Collison.
And here's Collison. He's got 7. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Rose. Lee passes to Anthony. Rose against Collison. Down low. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, what's interesting about Porzingis is, yes, was there an adjustment period in terms of his NBA career? No question. But he had a very good grasp of the culture when he came over, and he loves the American lifestyle. He's got the slang down. He's a very outgoing guy.
And that one misses. And the culture shift for a lot of players coming from overseas, Doris, can just be an added task. But for Porzingis, it might have made things easier.
I just love how Porzingis approaches everything, and it fits right in with what the fans want to hear. There's a confidence and a brashness that he plays with that quickly had fans flocking to him. He's got the perfect personality and embraces the culture of sport. So it's hard to think that he won't be a beloved player for all of his playing days. Well, he had to take the three-pointer right there with the defense more or less ignoring him. No choice.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Gay with the rebound.
He's obviously still trying to find the range. No success this quarter. You wonder what it would take to get him to pass the ball.
And Rudy Gay, extremely versatile, has the size and athleticism to play a number of positions. He produces, but for some reason, Greg, people always seem to want more out of the guy.
Yeah, some of the disrespect I think he deals with is because he hasn't played on a lot of winning teams. Greater efficiency and tougher defense are a couple of areas where he's still trying to improve.
Sacramento making some changes. Caspi, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Barnes comes in for Rudy Gay. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Rose. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Lee. Outside Anthony. And here's Porzingis. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Poor decision making. You know he wants that one back.
Kufis checked in for the Kings. And a switcher also for New York. Noah's checked in. The Kings trail by 11. Left side Collison. To the paint. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself. He converted in a big way.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Yeah, if it was inside, he'd have a hard time getting that shot. But beyond the three-point line, he has a little extra space to let it fly.
Clock at 6. Barnes dishes to Collison. Lets it go. And there are the Kings with another bucket. New York leading by 10. Rose kicks to Lee. He feeds it to Noah. And Noah with the slam.
That's just great teamwork. Sharp assist, nice shot. Boy, love it when it comes together.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Barnes kicks to Caspi. Stolen by Noah. Here's Porzingis. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup. Porzingis has got 4 points this quarter.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Barnes kicks to Kufis. They set the screen. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Joakim Noah.
Even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Kings have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. Sacramento making a switch here. McLemore is checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Noah. And the second free throw, good. New York leading by 13. Lee kicks to O'Quinn from 10 feet out, and again, it's New York.
That right there is a great example. O'Quinn has got great hands, so he can step out or bang inside with the best of them.
And Temple kicks to Kufis. Barnes outside. Kufis the pass to McLemore. Caspi gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Rose kicks to Lee. Outside, Porzingis. Lee goes in, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. The Kings trail by 16. Barnes outside. Passes it to Temple. Stolen by Rose. And oh, here we go. Rose, nobody back. And it's good, 2 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
It's Koufos atop the key. Now here's Barnes. McLemore dishes to Barnes. From the corner, Temple gets the bucket. The Knicks leading by 16. Rose passes to Lee. Anthony down low, covered by Barnes. Offensive rebound. O'Quinn, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. O'Quinn's got 4 this quarter.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Temple. He's covered by Rose. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Temple's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
1:21 left in the first half of basketball. Fast break, here we go. The pull-up. Here's Koufos. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Costa Koufos taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good, and New York making a change here. Noah's checked in. And Koufos drops them both. New York leading by 14. Outside Rose, screened by Porzingis. Rose can't hit.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Hey, it happens sometimes. Clear your mind, on to the next play.
And Caspi kicks to McLemore. There's the pick. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Caspi with the bucket.
Yeah, the defense not closing out in time. He's too quick and too good to miss many of those.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
That's an example of the release point being so high, the defender has no options. You just don't see that many players, Porzingis' size, 7'2", 7'3", who can stroke the jumper the way he can.
Here's Barnes. Knicks with the rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here is Caspi. Feeds to Temple. Fires at the elbow. They grab their own miss. And that's not going to go. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. New York ahead, up by 16. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Coach Dave Yeager. Coach, what's the takeaway from the first half, and what changes are needed?
Well, they just lined up and kicked our tails straight up one-on-one in transition. We got to own up. We got to keep the basketball in front of us. So shots are going to fall. We need to make some buckets. That'll help set our defense a little bit.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome, everyone. We'll be taking a look back at what was clearly a one-sided first half. There was no stopping Kristaps Porzingis in the first half. He had 16 points, 5 assists, and 10 rebounds. Taking a look at the Knicks, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
That concludes our halftime presentation. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Porzingis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
Those kinds of stats take a lot of sweat and hard work, and he only needed a half to do it.
The Kings trail by 16, and on the floor for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Melo and Porzingis, the two stars at the forward spots. Derrick Rose is out there with Lee, and it's Cruz in at the center. Back to Aflalo, the three, with the putback, up again. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Rose dishes to Anthony. Back to Rose. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Rose has got his second bucket.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
Collison, the pass to Cauley-Stein. Collison kicks to Cauley-Stein. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had the clean block there, but the refs saw it differently, and they call the goaltend.
New York leading by 14. Rose kicks to Porzingis. And Cousins comes over to help. To the middle. It's tipped and stolen by Aflalo. Gay dishes to Collison. Off target from three-point range. New York's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight.
You know, from the earliest point he entered the league, Aflalo has been known for his defensive prowess. He is so tough to lose in the half-court game, and it's been that way his entire career.
The fadeaway, and there's another one for the Knicks.
You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find many players in the league that are as strong in the mid-range as Melo.
The feed to Cousins. To the inside, Cauley-Stein. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cauley-Stein's got 12 in the game. Eleflalo did come into the league known for his defense, and that defense, Doris, may not be as sharp as it once was, but he's still a tough matchup.
Well, so much, I think, of defense is played between the ears, and Aflalo does everything he can to prepare. He always knows the tendencies of the guy he is guarding and does what he can to put you out of your comfort zone. And a lot of defending, to me, isn't necessarily blocking shots or getting steals. It's just about making life that much tougher for the guy you're guarding.
Inside, and stolen by Cauley-Stein. The drive by Gay. He gets it in there. He's got 9.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Anthony, the pass to Rose. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the one thing about Rose is that, he can still get up for the big matchups. Whenever he faces another great point guard, he seems to play at his best level and loves to push himself and is willing to step up to the challenge. Let's just hope that he can eventually get back to that all-star caliber presence he had just a few years ago.
The first free throw is good. And with Rose and his injuries, it's not easy for him to put in a work day every day. But as you said, he can light it up on the big stage.
Yeah, and that is why he's such a threat. Even with his numbers being somewhat diminished, Rose knows what it takes to be a successful player at the highest level. You only wish he wasn't robbed of so much of his game due to injuries. And Derrick Rose, the former number 1 overall pick in 2008, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. You have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Collison with it. He's got 9. Gay kicks to Aflalo. Anthony against Gay. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by New York. They led by as many as 18 points.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Outside Rose. There's the pass to Cruz. Down low. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 10 points.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And he's not going to back down anytime soon. It doesn't matter if they're trailing or holding a lead like they are right now. He's going to keep pouring it on.
That's his third personal foul. At the line for your Kings, Willie Cauley-Stein. At the line for 2.
That free throw missing. That's off as well, so he misses both.
You know, ever since Carmelo came into this league, he's been very comfortable as an isolation one-on-one scorer. Today's NBA, though, trending a little bit more toward great ball movement, involvement by everybody.
Outside Collison. He kicks to Cousins. From 12 feet out. Here's Cauley Stein. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Rose against Collison. Outside, Porzingis. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 7th assist here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Collison kicks to Cousins. Shot to stop the run. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. And he's able to get it back. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Both free throws good from Cousins. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for cool hands. Here's Aflalo. He has 5. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Aflalo's got 7.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
New York moving it around. And now, in transition, it's Aflalo. Here we go. Here's Cauley Stein, and it's blocked by O'Quinn.
Just such nice timing by O'Quinn on that block.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Yeah, easy call.
At the line for Knicks, Kristaps Porzingis. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Joakim Noah is checked in for New York. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Screen by Cousins. To the paint. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
New York leading by 14. Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Collison dishes to Cousins. To the inside. And here's Gay outside. Connects from three-point range. Gay's got 7 points for the quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Lee kicks to Anthony. Left side Rose. And the shot goes in. Rose has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Gay, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
I love what I see from him this quarter. Very decisive and very accurate.
Rose kicks to Lee. And it's in there. Lee's got 12 in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Collison kicks to Cauley Stein. The putback. The Knicks pull it in. Noah's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Anthony. Noah the screen. There's the 3. Here's Porzingis. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Outside Collison. They set the pick. Here's Cousins. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Knicks leading by 17. Lee passes to Rose. And here's Porzingis. He's covered by Collison. And it's good for 2. 14 points for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
He dishes it to Gay. Screened by Cousins. Rudy Gay on the way. Covered by Anthony. Kick out to Afflalo. Clock at 6. Anthony against Gay. Again, the miss by the Kings. New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And a wide-open look for Lee. It's good from long range. And so here's Sacramento. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Gay kicks to Cousins. Porzingis with the steal. Out to Anthony. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Noah. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Noah's got 6 points. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Collison kicks to Cousins. Pass to Cauley Stein. 2 points. That one goes. The Knicks leading by 22. Stolen by Collison. Gay outside. The Knicks pull it in. Anthony's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Porzingis. That shot no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Outside Collison. And Cousins kicks to Gay. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Collison. Count it. He's got 11.
That is high percentage offense. Get the ball into the paint, pound them inside.
Rose dishes to Lee. Porzingis passes to Lee. To the middle. Noah kicks to Porzingis. Outside Rose. Shoots. Just 5 on the clock. That's good on the jump shot. Rose has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I think he was forcing too many shots in the first half. Now the game's coming to him.
They set the pick. Cauley Stein with the screen for Collison. There's the dish to Cauley Stein. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. 16 points for Willie Cauley Stein. And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Cruz, he's checked in for the Knicks. The Knicks leading by 20. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Here's Rose, down low. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Oh, no doubt. They've struggled to defend with any kind of effectiveness. That's why they're so far off the pace.
Stolen by Rose. Oh, and here comes Rose.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
You know, why waste any time? When the floor's that open, you might as well take it all the way home.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Kufis. Here's Caspi. Again, Sacramento. New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Back to Lee. Deflects the pass. 18 feet out. And there's another one for the Knicks.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And McLemore kicks to Temple. That shot off. New York's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Anthony dishes to Rose. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Drills it from outside.
There are certain guys that can carry a team, and Carmelo on a nightly basis seems to be able to deliver.
Barnes kicks to Kufis. Here's Temple. The Knicks pull it in. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Porzingis. Kufis grabs the miss. That's a 2 from Barnes. Good work defensively by Anthony. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Knicks running away with it. And we'll have the start of a fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. New York's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Garrett Temple is out there with McLemore. Then it's Labissiere. Then there's Caspi, and it's Barnes, and it's the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And for Sacramento, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Labissiere, the pass to Temple. Barnes outside. And McLemore kicks to Caspi. In the corner, it's McLemore. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Caspi. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And there's McLemore on the assist by Barnes.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
New York with the ball. Pass to Kuzminskis. It's back to Jennings. Now Vujacic. Thomas dishes to Vujacic. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, that's good ball movement down low to set up that bucket.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Caspi passes to McLemore. Here's Temple. He's guarded by Jennings. Kicks to Temple. From 13, and the shot goes down.
But just the rise and fire, he takes advantage of his size to come into the mid-range and make a jumper.
Jennings kicks to Thomas. Some nice passing by New York here. To the middle. Another shot, knocked loose, and stolen by Barnes. Here's Temple. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And New York will come the other way. Vujacic kicks to Thomas. And it's Jennings at the elbow. It's hauled in by the Kings.
He looked like he rushed that look. Just needs to take his time, and the shot is there.
Time now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on DeMarcus Cousins. David?
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Sacramento's head athletic trainer. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Temple can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now here's Jennings. T right on him. And the Knicks miss again.
You know, this hasn't been his best game, but he's been aggressive and they're winning.
And McLemore kicks to Temple. There's a screen. Looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is good.
That simply is not good enough. That low post defense isn't getting the job done, not when the ball's in his hands.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Some changes for Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Labissiere. Gay comes in for Caspi, and it's Collison in for Ben McLemore. Outside Rose, screen by Lee. Here's Anthony. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And it's now 22 points for Carmelo Anthony. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Oh, man, you just hate to see something like that.
Boy, injuries, you know, they can change the complexion of a matchup, sometimes an entire season.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Porzingis. Lance Thomas comes in for Anthony. Justin Holiday's checked in for Lee. And it's Jennings in for Rose. Gay against Thomas. Gay dishes to Barnes. Baseline J on the way. That one wide left. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Jennings. Noah the screen. Holiday the pass to Noah. Back to Holiday. Inside. And there's Noah on the assist by Holiday. And for Sacramento, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Gay outside. Inside. Papagianni. Second chance shot and stolen by Jennings. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Cruz. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
That was some serious hustle right there. You have to love a team with a big lead still pounding the offensive glass.
Temple gets the bucket.
Woo, you talk about threading the eye of the needle. He has an uncanny feel for this game.
Noah the screen. Here's Jennings. Sweet little floater.
How's that for a delicate touch? Perfect release on the floater.
And Temple kicks to Richardson. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Barnes. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Cruz. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Shooting for Sacramento, Matt Barnes. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Jennings. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Thomas. To the middle. From 11 feet away, Noah's shot is off. The Kings have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Gay can't get it to go.
Oh, it's a great look at the basket. Sometimes you feel like the shot is good, and it just comes up that much short.
Here's Hernan Gomez, covered by Barnes. Thomas a screen. 5 on the clock. Noah in the post. The shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's Gay. Passes it to Barnes. Papagianni, covered by Noah. Here's Temple. Again, the miss by the Kings. For New York, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Jennings can't get it to go.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
There's the pick. Gay up top. Uncovered. He squares up and sinks it. And here's Jennings. Feeds to Holiday. Noah the screen. Jennings passes to Hernan Gomez. Left side, Jennings. There's the feed to Noah. It's tipped. And the Kings pushing it up now. Gay with the ball. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
For your Kings, Rudy Gay. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Sacramento making some changes. Kufis checked in for Barnes. And McLemore subbed in for Garrett Temple. The Knicks making a switch here. Rudy Gay hits them both. New York's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Thomas dishes to Jennings. Fires from the line. Jennings can't get that one to fall. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For your Kings, Costa Kufis at the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Kufis. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Knicks leading by 23. There's Lee with the 3. The offensive rebound.
You know, in that situation, yes, you've got a wide open 3, but it would be a lot wiser to feed the ball to a teammate and get a higher percentage look.
Here's Gay. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Here's O'Quinn.
What we have watched these first few seasons of his career is a steady improvement at the line for O'Quinn. He is showing he can knock them down consistently.
Shooting for New York, at the line for 2.
And that one falls for O'Quinn. Darren Collison, he's checked in for Costa Kufis. That one is no good. The Kings have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Gay kicks to Cousins. And that one hits back iron. The Knicks leading by 22. On the wing, Lee. Some nice passing by New York here. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You don't necessarily have to be explosive. For O'Quinn there with the solid frame, it's about being smart and drawing contact.
At the line for the Knicks, Kyle Wynn. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so O'Quinn nails both of them.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Now here's Collison. And there's the pass to Cousins. The 19-foot shot. Cousins missing again.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Rose passes to O'Quinn. Out left to the wing. Outside Thomas. Courtney Lee is on the wing. Tries it from 19. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Aflalo. Down low. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by Aflalo. 20 points here for Cousins.
That's exactly the type of shot they're hoping for. Get it into the area where good things happen.
Rose with the ball. Picked up by Collison. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Sinks the triple. Porzingis has got 11 in the second half.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Screen by Cousins. Fires from 18. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Cousins has got 4 this quarter.
How pretty was that turnaround? That is one of the slick moves in the business.
Rose kicks to Lee. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Thomas against Gay. He kicks it to Collison. He dishes it to Cousins. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's Lee. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Lee's got 21. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now let's get an injury update on Carmelo Anthony from our David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Knicks gave us some information. It's not what anyone wanted to hear, as it sounds like it's a severe injury. He'll be sidelined for the rest of this game, and it doesn't look like he'll be back on the court anytime soon. Very bad news. Kevin?
All right, David, and folks, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
Yeah, his fortitude is tremendous. He's going to keep rehabilitating at the highest level until he's back out there with his teammates.
Outside Thomas. Here's Porzingis, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Yeah, and KP, he's not shy about creating some contact there. He might have a slender frame, but he is not afraid.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Barnes, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And McLemore subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. Sasha Vujacic is checked in for the Knicks. Jennings comes in for Derrick Rose. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Sacramento's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today, and a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Kristaps Porzingis.
He had a major impact on the glass. He was such a huge effort guy all night long, making it tough for anyone else to get in position.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Thomas kicks to Porzingis. Basket, good. Porzingis has got 31.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
In front of a hostile crowd, they showed absolutely no fear. This was a statement victory on every level.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Joe. Nice win tonight. What was your team's attitude coming into the game?
Yeah, we played hard tonight. We're getting better. We just got to keep going. You know, it's a work in progress. And, we just got to keep fighting and get as many W's as possible.
Well, the trend line is looking good so far right now, Joe. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we Kristaps Porzingis.
Love watching the skill down low. He didn't even just beat them with the size tonight. He displayed great hands and great footwork. Great big man moves.
Listen, Ernie, I don't know if the opposing fans got him riled up or what.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.